What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Back at y'all with another one, right? So let's get into this, man. Uh, we know Ring Magazine have Deontay Wilder ranked number 2 heavyweight in the world. Tyson Fury's ranked number 1 in the world. Andy Ruiz is ranked number 3. Anthony Joshua is 4. Dillian White is number 5. So on and so forth, right? I want to say this. Not only is Deontay Wilder the best heavyweight in the world, but Deontay Wilder is the face of boxing. Don't let anybody else tell you anything different. And I'm going to tell y'all why he's the face of boxing. I'm going to tell y'all why he's the face of boxing. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm just not saying this. And I know people want to tell you that no, it's Saul Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. It's the number 1 boxer in the world. He makes it $30+ million a fight. That's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's the face of boxing. That's not true. Now, Canelo Alvarez did sign a big lucrative deal with DAZN, and he does get paid upward of $30 million a fight. That's a fact, right? He does. But that doesn't mean he's the face of boxing. That just means he's getting paid more. I'll give you an example, right? There's plenty of quarterbacks that make more money than Tom Brady in the NFL. That don't make them better than Tom Brady. That don't make them the best quarterback in the NFL, right? There's plenty of people making more money than Kevin Durant. Actually, Tobias Harris contract, shouts out to Tobias Harris because he's from New York. But Tobias Harris contract is $180 million. So he's making more money than Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Is he better than Kevin Durant? Is he better than LeBron James? No, he isn't. Is he? No, he's not. I don't know about hockey salaries. But in baseball, we know the best player in Major League Baseball is not always the highest paid player in Major League Baseball. Okay? So with that said, right? Noah Syndergaard is probably the best pitcher in baseball right now, right? Is Noah Syndergaard the highest paid player in baseball? Highest paid pitcher in baseball? No, he's not. So you guys get the hint, right? So Saul Canelo Alvarez makes more money than Deontay Wilder on paper per fight, $30 million. Does that make him the better fighter? No, it doesn't. Does that make him the face of boxing? No, it doesn't. It's just somebody felt like, listen, let's throw this money at him and make him the highest paid player or fighter in boxing. Does that mean he's the best, the face of boxing? No, it's not. Okay, because I just gave you guys examples. There's plenty of quarterbacks in the NFL that make more money than Tom Brady. That don't make them better than Tom Brady. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? There's plenty of players in the NBA that make more money than LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I just gave y'all one, Tobias Harris, right? Is Tobias Harris a better player than LeBron James and Kevin Durant? No, he's not. And now that brings me to my next point. Yesterday I made a video, go check it out. And in the video I made this video and I stated that I did a tour of the World Trade. And I gave you guys a tour and a look into it, right? And how it looks down there and things of that nature, right? And it's the World Trade Center. It's downtown. It's a pier there. You can catch the pier. You catch the 55 bus. You can catch the train down there. You can catch the 1 train down there. And you catch the ferry from there to Staten Island and to the Statue of Liberty and some other places, right? And lo and behold, in New York City, welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. It's the home of 9/11, the place of the lost towers. We still banging. We never lost power. Tell them. Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. It's the birthplace of Michael Jordan, the home of Biggie Smalls. You understand? So, with that said, in New York City, I just happened to be down at the World Trade Center, right? And guess what I saw down there? Would you guess what I saw down there? Would you guess? I'm going to tell you what I saw down there. I saw billboards of Deontay Wilder. That's a fact. At bus stops and at the ferry at the pier by the train station. If you live in New York, if you live in New Jersey, go check it out. If you think I'm making it up, go check it out. Go to the pier. Go to the ferry. Go to the pier. There's billboards of Deontay Wilder at bus stops. There's billboards of Deontay Wilder at the train stops. There's billboards of Deontay Wilder on displays down in World Trade Center. Okay? I've only seen that from a handful of athletes. I've seen Michael Jordan billboards in New York. Obviously, players from New York, right? Yankees and Knicks and Mets and Islanders and Rangers, Jets, Giants, of course, right? But when you're talking about combat sports, I've seen Muhammad Ali, of course. I've seen Mike Tyson, who's from New York, so it doesn't count. I've seen Floyd Mayweather, and I've seen Floyd Mayweather. I've seen Mike Tyson. I've seen Muhammad Ali, and I've seen that might be it, right? And guess who else now is added to that list? Yes, you got it. You got it. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is on posters on bus stops, on train stops, on advertisement boards, because we have these advertisement boards here in New York, right? He's on advertisement boards, Deontay Wilder, and on these same advertisement. And as I'm driving up to the World Trade Center, I still see posters of him when he was fighting Dominic Brazil. Promotion posters. Still down there. So you got posters of him, promoting just him. But you also have posters of Deontay Wilder with Dominic Brazil and himself. I've never seen that in New York. This is the promotional capital of the world. This is the media capital of the world. There is no place like New York. None. And no disrespect to no place else. But LA, Chicago, none of them places are like New York. None. Not one. Not one. And if somebody told you it is, they told you a bold-faced lie. Not one of them. Not one is like New York. And especially not in the World Trade Center. We listen to the words literally. World Trade Center. So this is where the world comes and trades in New York. The World Trade Center. This is where Deontay Wilder is being promoted. You can see his face on billboards down there. Don't believe me? If you're from New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, wherever, just want to come and check out the Statue of Liberty. You want to come check out the World Trade where 9/11 was. You want to come check out any of those attractions. Go down there and see. Take the 55 bus down there, the M55. Take the one train to the last stop, which is the World Trade Center. When you get off, go upstairs. See if you don't see pictures of Deontay Wilder. See if you don't see posters of Deontay Wilder. In the World Trade Center. That says everything. I ain't never seen a picture of Canelo Alvarez in New York City. Never. If it didn't include some type of what you call it, some type of endorsement, like if it was Under Armour for sale, whatever endorsements he got. We might see those because this is New York. So you go to Times Square and you'll see that type of stuff in Times Square, but not in the World Trade Center. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like Floyd Mayweather said, absolutely not. Easy work. Never. You're not gonna see that down there. You're not gonna see that down there. Not in the World Trade Center. You'll see it in Times Square, 42nd Street, 8th Avenue, things of that nature. 34th Street, you might see stuff like that, right? Because that's Times Square. So people buy ads, they buy billboards and things of that nature. The World Trade Center? No, 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 no. They are not promoting, they don't promote sports down there. It's the World Trade Center. Understand that. Okay? It's just suits. It's suits down there. That's Wall Street. You're talking Google down there. You understand what I'm saying? Right? You're talking about stocks and things of that nature down there. Now, in like I said, in Times Square, where the big lights and everything is bright and lit up, and you get the people out there selling you stuff and all the restaurants. That's Times Square. World Trade is heavily guarded, obviously. Obviously, right? We know why, right? So it's different. It's two different worlds. Times Square, if you've never been to New York, Times Square and the World Trade Center are two different worlds. So if you ever been to New York, or you come in from Jersey, or you leaving out of New York, or you coming in on a plane, it looks like the city is split in half, right? You see buildings, well, there's buildings throughout the city, but you'll see like where the Empire State Building is, right? And then you see where the Freedom Tower, where the Twin Towers was, right? Because where the Twin Towers was, that's the World Trade Center. Where the Empire State Building is, right? That's Times Square. So it's two different things. It's two different worlds. Two different types of people. You're talking about the suits, the business people, and you're talking about entertainment. Two different worlds. So to see Deontay Wilder advertised down in Times Square, down in the World Trade Center, is a whole different type of promotion. I want you guys to understand that. It's a whole different type of promotion. It's a whole different type of advertisement. It's one thing to see him in, the big lights in Times Square, and everybody can see the huge pictures and the videos and the huge monitors and the TVs, and you'll see Deontay Wilder on there. That's different. It's a whole nother thing to see him promoted in the World Trade Center. That means you made it. That solidifies you. There's nothing down there but business. You understand? To park, let me tell you, to park your car in the parking garage in the World Trade Center is $70 minimum. I'll tell you again. To park your car in a parking garage in the World Trade Center, right? Right? To park your car in the World Trade Center down there costs a minimum of $70. And they check each and every part of your car before you park. It's two different worlds. In Times Square, you park you park anywhere you want. It's $30 to park in Times Square, right? If that, you might get a spot on the street somewhere, and you pay a meter. Pay a little meter. I ain't never seen the posters like that of Canelo Alvarez throughout the city. I ain't never ever seen it. I've seen Canelo Alvarez being promoted throughout the city at points in times when he having fights, like especially when he fought here at Madison Square Garden. They was promoting it. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't never seen him being promoted when he didn't have a fight here. Deontay Wilder doesn't have a fight. He's not fighting until October. We in the beginning of July. Okay? Understand that. Let that sink in. This is the media capital of the world. This is the center of the world, New York City. It's the capital of the world. New York City is the unofficial capital of the world. So to be promoted heavily here, Deontay Wilder lets you know everything you need to know. I ain't never, and I lived in New York my entire life. Now I traveled, but I lived in New York my entire life. And I ain't never, I told you guys, I'll give you guys a list again. Mike Tyson don't count. He's from New York. Mike Tyson's a polarizing figure. Muhammad Ali, polarizing figure. Floyd Mayweather, polarizing figure. Changed boxing forever. Oh, and Oscar De La Hoya. I've seen Oscar De La Hoya promoted throughout the city at times. But I ain't never seen none of them outside of Muhammad Ali promoted in the World Trade Center. Never. Not a poster. I'm talking, we going past restaurants. I'm going up to restaurants. There's posters of Deontay Wilder at restaurants down there in Times Square. I mean, in the World Trade Center. I'm not making this up. If you don't believe me, somebody, if you're from New York, go down to Times Square. I keep saying Times Square. Go down to the World Trade Center and see what I'm talking about. Go past bus stops. Go past those promotional booths that they have, where they have ads and posters and things of that nature. See if it ain't pictures of Deontay Wilder down there. See it. Go down there. See if up by the World Trade, by the Twin Towers. See at the bus stop if there's not pictures of Deontay Wilder facing off with Dominic Brazil down there. A fact. So it's a both. So they was promoting the fight, and on top of it, he got his very own promotions down there. This is the fact. This is the fact. And that's not a audience that they looking to target. That's not a target audience. Why? Because there's mainly casual people that deal with any type of sport. Now there's sports lovers everywhere, but that's not Times Square is where you want to promote, not in the World Trade Center. So that lets you know everything you need to know. Deontay Wilder is the face of boxing, point blank and period. So Tyson Fury, I ain't never seen one picture. Even he fought here, I ain't seen no pictures of Tyson Fury in and through the city. No, sir. And I'll tell you again, I'm New York through and through. I've been here, I've been in every borough, been everywhere through and through New York. If you name it in New York, I did it. I've been on the ferries. I've been in the Statue of Liberty. I've been in the World Trade, like I just showed you guys yesterday. My mother used to work in the Empire State Building. I've been in the Twin Towers numerous of times. The mall, that little dome mall they got right next to it. I've been in all that, man. Every 5 boroughs. New York is made up of 5 boroughs. Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island. And it's made up of 5 boroughs and 2 counties. Long Island, which makes Nassau and Suffolk County. I did it all. I ain't never seen no boxer promoted outside of Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, and Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Oscar De La Hoya. Polarizing figures in the sport of boxing. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson don't count because he's from New York. But Mike Tyson, okay? So they're going to, especially at the height of his career, Mike Tyson was going to be, promoted heavily, especially in New York, because he's from New York. And he was a polarizing figure. So imagine, polarizing figure in the sport of boxing. Floyd Mayweather is not that, and he's promoted in New York. Oscar De La Hoya is not that, he's promoted in New York. Muhammad Ali is not from New York, he's promoted in New York. Imagine a polarizing figure such as Mike Tyson, and he's from New York. Come on, the media capital of the world. The unofficial capital of the world. On top of it, of course he's going to be heavily promoted. So that's why I say Mike Tyson don't count. But when it comes to all these other things, man, you got to understand. There's no place like New York when it comes to, the sport of boxing. When it comes to promotion. When it comes to promoting the sport. When it comes to advertisement. When it comes to when you're advertising the sport of boxing, when you're promoting the sport of boxing, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it, right? You understand what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with who's the best, who's pound for pound best, and things of that nature, right? When you're dealing with pound for pound best, and when you're dealing with you know, who's the best fighter in the world, when you're dealing with who's the best heavyweight in the world, who's the face of boxing, it's no doubt that Deontay Wilder is the face of boxing. For him to be advertised throughout the city like that, no doubt, it's no doubt that Deontay Wilder, come back up here. There's no doubt that Deontay Wilder is the face of boxing. They're gonna push an agenda. They're gonna say that that Canelo Alvarez, because he make $30 million a fight, because they were rumored to Anthony Joshua making $30 million, 25 million, all that money a fight, right? Of course they're gonna look and say and pretend that they're the face of boxing, right? Because they gotta justify giving them all that money, and justifying giving them all that money, they gotta say that, you know, that they're the face of boxing, right? That doesn't mean that they're the actual face of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? The actual face of boxing is Deontay Wilder. I gave you guys numerous examples, right? The highest paid quarterback in the NFL ain't the best quarterback in the NFL. The highest paid player in the NBA is not the best player in the NBA. The highest paid baseball player in Major League Baseball is not the best player in Major League Baseball. You understand what I'm getting at? And so with that said, the highest paid boxer in boxing doesn't make him the face of boxing. That is one Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, hands down. As I told you guys, there's a handful of boxers that have ever been promoted heavily in the city of New York. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, and now the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is the face of boxing. Hands down. Peace.